give the floor to Sri Lanka.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, it is said that there is no trust more sacred than the one the world holds with children. There is no duty more important than ensuring that their rights are respected, that their welfare is protected, that their lives are free from fear and want, and that they can grow up in peace. Our children, Mr. Chair, are the world's most valuable resource and its best hope for the future. Being an early signatory to the Convention on the Rights of the Child, Sri Lanka possesses many positive developments related to the implementation of the Convention, particularly with the enactment of several laws to protect the rights of children. Sri Lanka has also ratified the optional protocol to the Convention on the Rights of the Child on the sale of children, child prostitution, child pornography. 1 year after the ratification of the Convention, Mr. Chairman, Sri Lanka adopted an important policy document known as the Children's Charter with a view to ensuring that standards of the Convention would guide law reform and enforcement, policy formulation, and resource allocation. Sri Lanka strongly condemns all forms of violence against children. Sri Lanka has therefore established child and women's bureaus in police stations in addition to child protection offices to all divisional secretariats across the country. The two key institutions involved in child protection in Sri Lanka are the National Child Protection Authority and the Department of Probation and Child Care. At the provincial level, the district provincial councils has its provincial departments in the 9 provinces. Mr. Chair, in Sri Lanka's education system, very significantly and notably, every child has an equal right to pursue academic development till the age of 19. Girls particularly are high performers in our education sector, where equal opportunities are provided. We have also taken steps to remove disparities in education, such as introducing the technical education stream in the advanced level curriculum, and has proceeded to identify schools in the rural areas and classified them as feeder schools. To ensure participation in education, all students, including girls, 1.6 million students, are provided a morning meal. Mr. Chairman, it is alarming that between 500 and 1.5 billion children are subject to violence each year. In addition, each year around 150 million girls and 73 million boys are victims of sexual abuse. At this juncture, the world is facing a crisis, red alert on children's health. It is alarming to note that in the report of UNICEF, the world's children in 2023 immunizations, 67 million children of the world missed out on all or some vital and routine immunization between 2019 and 21, essentially due to the strain on the healthcare system. Moreover, with rapid development, artificial intelligence platforms, it is incumbent, I say, on governments and policymakers to implement or use AI systems that meet the requirements for child-centered AI. The impact of AI ranges from enhanced educational tools to potential threats to privacy and mental health. Mr. Chairman, I say it's a brave new world, and we need to make sure that our children are prepared for it. Mr. Chairman, experts also warn that children may form emotional bonds with AI, overshadowing human relationships and hindering social skills. Mr. Chairman, it is said that every child you encounter is a divine appointment. We must therefore give them hope of a better tomorrow, a brighter future. After all, Mr. Chairman, children do learn what they live, and then they grow up to live what they have learned from us. We owe it to them as the adults of today who are trustees of the planet and the only home we have, the only home our children will inherit. It is worth remembering that a life can be launched with as little as a single phrase, an uplifting word, or an act of kindness. Think of the power we wield and the impact we can make if we become more deliberate about encouraging our children. Our words are often the very things that create future dreams, and sometimes those dreams are to be just like you and I. Thank you.
I thank the distinguished representative of Sri Lanka.